Hello and welcome back to game number 2 between Juan and Fire. Interesting civilizations in game 2. Fire choosing Byzantines, something we've seen before, but Juan actually picking Goths here, and that probably means he wanted Fire to pick either Britons or maybe even Mayans to counter civilization. Fire is seeing through the strategy and just picking something very, very safe, I would say, because Byzantines can play against almost everything you can pick in game 2. So it should be interesting to see. Let's start with Juan's map here, as he is in somewhat of a disadvantage, I guess. Main goal for him on the side, kind of forwardish, but it's okay-ish, I guess. Second gold outside, if that's his, or is his third gold? Safe inside his base, so not too easy to mine, but that's alright. Got one boar inside, we see second boar inside as well. It's gonna find those sheep. I'm not sure what they're talking about, of course, again. I don't see a second boar, what the hell? Maybe I saw it. Yeah, it's outside, and Juan can see it. Okay, he scouted that one, so he probably shouldn't be stolen. That Fire is not scouting for enemy boars here. Then, yes, I think we've seen the deer. That's 1, 2, 3 deer probably inside. Yeah, one running around here. Second stone inside his base, and an extra gold as well. Main stone forward. So the map for Juan actually okay-ish, I guess. Not the best one, and as a god, of course, you can't stonewall. This might be a disadvantage, but that's what you choose actually when you do this. And Juan just managing to not kill another sheep here. Let's go for Fire space then. Byzantines main gold forward for him. He's got 3, 4 deer close to an extra berries. Actually could mill the berries and just take the deer here, but he's deciding to lure the deer as expected, actually. Second gold outside for him. Main gold we've seen forwardish. Main stone safe in the back. Boar, it's the second boar also safe in the back. Third gold safe in the back as well as the second stone. So map for him actually pretty nice as well. Nothing too major, nothing too bad. Relic distribution should be interesting then. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the far right hand side, as well as an extra gold and an extra stone. We've seen the other extra gold in Juan's map base, and then we have one relic kind of in between them. This one is closer to Juan, and I'm missing, no, I've seen all of them. That's 3 and 2 makes 5. I guess this one may be a little bit closer to Fire, and Fire may choose to actually push to a monk rush here. That's what I would expect. I don't know what the origin is. No idea. Can't translate this. Maybe I should learn Portuguese if that's what they're talking. Spanish and Argentina, Brazil and Argentina, they speak Portuguese, don't they? Not quite sure, actually. Should know this. 3 farms up for Fire, Juan with 3 as well, going for barracks here. Interesting to see. Maybe he wants to go scouts. On the other hand, scouts against monks. Yeah, of course they are the counter, but still, with a big monk rush, and Juan won't be able to produce too many scouts here. This might really hurt your eco. Stable is up though, and Fire up to castle age first. Juan a little bit later. But Juan also one more population here, and going for a scout production, not yet, because double Vertex and probably Horse Killer coming in first. Lured the deer in, that's alright, so food income will be safe for now. 3 villagers on gold. Fire, market blacksmiths as expected, 4 villagers on gold. Doesn't look like a big monk rush here, maybe 2 monasteries, maybe only 1, and go for a few TCs. Of course, with the Byzantines and the cataphracts, you actually have the perfect counter for any infantry units that Juan can get out. Playing Goth won't be too easy. With the first monastery coming up and a TC being built up on the small wood line and the stone here. And oh, I know, that's just scouting. I thought maybe it was, but can't be a villager inside. Of course, Juan has got a few scouts out, and he's hunting down Fire scout. Fire going with the first one, gonna heal this one. And 4 scouts being upgraded to light cav actually for Juan. Interesting to see. So he wants to take map control apparently. Even got a monastery up, and do we see any TCs? Yeah, one on the wood line. And Juan actually wants to make sure that he can see when... No, Fire wants to make sure that he can see when Juan is getting a castle up. Double monastery now for Fire, but Juan taking the first relics. Of course, 5 light cav on the field. That's not too difficult to do here. And therefore Fire going for a 30C already. and doing more villages. Probably he's got 4 more at this point. Losing a monk here actually, Juan, and he's gonna get the scout maybe. Fire should start and convert as well as heal. Yeah, and there we go. First conversion as expected. Juan laughing, saying that went a little bit fast here, but of course it can happen. I think it's like 4 or 5 Waterlords before a unit can be converted. Maybe it's less, but then it's just statistics, and sometimes it's taking a long time. Sometimes it's going very, very fast. Of course, light cav have a little bit of a conversion resistance, but still, I think it's only statistics. Don't know, maybe ask Word of the Law. He's probably done some video on that already. We have 5 monks moving out on the field, and they're going to try and convert a few light cav. I think that's not a good engagement here for Fire. He's going to lose a lot of monks. That's 1, 2... but 2 light cav converted, and only losing 3 monks as far as I can see, now 4, and Fire got 4 light cav suddenly, and that's a big win for him. Juan not looking good at this point, getting a Spearman out. This monk will go down for sure. Spearman is good against light cav, but it's gonna go down pretty fast too, actually killing a lot here and being healed up already, and Fire now might lose a few monks. 2 down, not even getting conversion. Right now Juan taking back the military lead on the map, but Fire, I think, with the villager advantage, he's got 7 more villages at this point. No relics inside the monasteries, that's not good for him, while Juan at the same time got 2 relics already. He's doing more light cav, he's booming of 3 TCs as far as I can see. Yep, he is not on stone yet, but he doesn't really need it at this point. Interesting to see he's playing against Byzantines with monks and light cav successfully. And there's another light cav for Fire, almost able to hit the monk, but not happening. And still 2 light cav out, 2 plus 2 actually. And I guess the scout got converted here. Fire moving out again with a few monks, with 1 light cav that he converted before, but we might see Fire click up to Imperial Age anytime soon. Of course, Byzantines a little bit cheaper, a little bit barracks coming up for him as well. It's housed on 70, shouldn't be housed really. It's a bad thing in a boom game. Fire again losing a few monks, a lot of multitasking to do, and 1 very nice job here. And I have to pause this game. And continuing, we've got a lot of light cav out for Juan again, who's doing wheelbarrow right now. Fire clicked up to Imperial Age, and the question is, what is Fire going to do in Imp? We're going to see archer ranges, so probably Arbalest here, which is actually a little bit dangerous, because of course Fire can see this now, but Juan is going to get a castle up at a certain point in the game, maybe clicking up to Imperial Age first, even before really going for the castle. I hope you've seen this gold. It's a little bit like not trapped, but a little bit hidden in the forest. And 4 relics for Juan. That's huge, actually. Light cav and the 1 converted scout still out on the field, so Fire won't be able to move out of monks. Instead, he's doing padded archer armor. Is he going for hand cannoneers only? Actually, do we see fletching? No fletching, so this means University should be up for Fire somewhere. Where is it? Do you see it? Yeah, University here in the back. And looks like he is going for hand cannoneers, which is actually a pretty smart idea, I guess. Let's see, Juan has clicked up to Imperial Age as well. Going with the town center on the main stone, not going for a castle yet, doesn't have the stone actually, and we might see him go for a hand cannoneer as well, which would be very interesting to see. But then again, Fire can do elite skirmishers and can do a lot of them, and cheap chemistry of course on the way immediately, as well as leather archer armor. And Juan getting actually relic number 5, that's huge. The Goth against Byzantines and 5 relics for the Goth, something I haven't seen before, I think. Of course Fire has to wait, he probably should add some siege already, maybe go for the first upgrade, or does he want to go bombard cannons? That's a possibility, of course. Rams would be a nice option, I think. Maybe the bombard cannons is better. And that's archer range number 5 coming up. I think he's gonna add some trash in later on. I'm not sure if it's gonna be helps. Maybe light cav, hussars for him, or elite skirmisher is really good option, I think. Bombard cannons and hand cannoneer being produced immediately, and Juan at the same time advancing to Imperial Age. Let's see what he's going to do? 250 stone? No, castle is up for him. And I think we're gonna see Anarchy very soon. Doing second barracks, third barracks right now. But not doing Anarchy, which is interesting. Not sure if it's the right decision. And question is, what are the Huskels going to be able to do against the hand cannoneers? Of course, Juan can see this, maybe even knew before that fire would go that way, and that means he probably wants to go for pure Huskars, for just the Goths, strongest and best unit. Elite Huskar coming in even before Anarchy, and looks like Juan is pretty confident to not lose his advantage here. Still the 6 cavalry units on the field, but they're going to go down eventually, unless they're playing hide and seek. This TC will go down as well. I think Juan gonna have to stone for a second castle if he really wants it. But Anarchy now coming in, and I think the Huskar production will start any minute now. Anarchy is done, TC is down. Where's the Huskars? Go ahead, Juan. What are you waiting for? Not producing now. There it is, and going really fast already. Only producing in 2 barracks. It's a little bit strange. No, it's 3. Actually repairing the castle here. And now the first elite Huskars are gonna start and go out. 70 HP, only missing the attack upgrades, but otherwise it's fine. And Profusion is done as well. So now the castle is really worthless for Juan here. Doesn't really need it anymore. It now just needs the numbers, and that's maybe a problem, because as soon as this castle is going down, being hit by 4 bombard cannons, the hand cannoneers will move forward, and then the Huskars might go down here. Fire is reinforcing and rebuilding really fast. The building has got 6 archer ranges plus 2 on the way, so it's going to have 8 archer ranges. And I think hand cannoneers and Huskars, not the same gold cost, but pretty equal on food. I think is it 50 for hand cannoneers and 45 gold or something, and Huskars I think 55 food and maybe 25 gold. I'm not sure about this, I didn't look it up, forgot it actually. Problem for Juan is he's gonna face a lot of hand cannoneers, and even the big massive lead Huskars, the hand cannoneers will be strong. The question is when to take the fight. 5 relics on the field, not belonging to anybody. More archer ranges and the castle even coming up for fire. He's got a pretty big score lead at this point. And Juan, when is he going to engage? It's a big question. It's the only question that's gonna have to be answered. And we might see a game with 1 big fight, and then it could be over. But let's check Fire's resources. He's spending all food on the hand cannoneers actually. 5 bombard cannons are supporting his army, which is very nice. And now the caliphate production is starting. I hope he's going to switch into elite, but for now the hand cannoneers, and there's a lot of them. Look at this, 73, 34 military units. That means like 60 hand cannoneers at least. And now the Huskars moving out, going to try and do as much damage as possible. But going back here, and the hand cannoneers pretty crunched up in one spot. A lot of elite Huskars going down really, really fast. Oh, this is not looking good for Juan. Fire with a big score. We might see the GG here in a few seconds. A lot of hand cannoneers going down as well. And of course, Juan can produce Huskars a lot faster than Fire can produce hand cannoneers. But both players are losing a lot of units. 36 against 26 military units. So game is still open. That's what I hope for actually. I feared it would be over. And both players are still doing a lot of military production, 42 against 30. The question is, are there enough resources? And of course, Juan really low on food, and gold count is not looking too good either. Fire even taking Juan's gold here. Juan could go on the right hand side, but yeah, he can see the gold, so he should go there immediately. Can he see the gold in his own base? No, that's not good. I don't like it. He should have scouted the back of his base. Really, that's what you need to do in a tournament game. And players are, is it neglecting? They're just not doing this often, and that's a big problem here. Mill coming up doesn't really help him. Bombard cannons moving forward. Only a few single Huskars out on the cataphracts out on the field, but they can do the damage actually, and they're just a little bit of a meat shield, I guess. Man-at-Arms and Scale Mail Armor coming in for Fire, Fortune coming in, so it looks like he wants to switch to standard infantry and just beat the hell out of those Huskarls with that combination. The question is, what is Juan going to do? Can he come back somehow? Because, oh yeah, both with 75 military units, but Fire with a huge score lead, and now he's trying to move in again, maybe not perfectly timed. The bombard cannons will go down for sure. Question is, how many hand cannons will survive? 56, 50 units. And Fire still over 60. Siege Workshop going up. Hand carriers, there's still a lot of them. 4,500 units. Juan only on 20. That's not looking good. Fire winning this fight here by like 30 units. And even a few cataphracts left. Barracks coming up for Juan again. But there is a castle. Very nice placement. And Juan is actually calling the GG. Not able to take his main gold. Was too slow to take the extra gold on the left hand side. Didn't find the one in his own, on the right hand side. Didn't find the one in his own base. And Fire just with a huge push, a lot of archer ranges, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 archer ranges, so he could produce a lot of hand cannoneers, and therefore winning this game, actually as expected. Byzantines are in favor of the Goth here, but the style of that Fire chose and the strategy to only use gunpowder units, very impressive. I hope you enjoyed this game, second one for Fire, and see you in game number 3.